What's going on, everybody? I just got done streaming a little bit, and yesterday I had the 24-hour stream, but I gotta keep uploading content, and I went on YouTube today, and I saw Dai, a friend of mine, uploaded a video called the Final Stand Forum Tier List, and he just went through all the forums, like, and tiered them with this format, and this is the one he used. I don't know if he made it or not, but this is the one he used, so I'm gonna use the same one, all the same pictures. I mostly agreed with his tier list, but I'm gonna make my own, and his will be in the description of the video. So, go watch that. Now I'm gonna get a few things out of the way first because there's forms and then there's abilities in this. So I'm gonna get the forms and the abilities and like a few like things I want to get through first that don't really count as forms. Um, Majin full regen is it's good because it gives all your HP back and it has a 4-minute cooldown and it gives you half your ki back. But it doesn't work if you like already got a Zenkai boost, which is stupid. Um, so I'm gonna put it. I'll put it C tier. I'll be nice to it because it's really not that good. And let me get this out of the way. So Z tier is the best. For Z tier, I'm putting overpowered stuff. This is stuff that like either shouldn't be in the game or just OP. Not necessarily shouldn't be in the game, but OP stuff. Um, you'll see that, and then it just goes down and down and down, and then special if buy is gonna be stuff that you shouldn't buy no matter what. Like there's literally no reason, which is why I'm putting all the human forms. I'm kidding. But yeah. So to get the regions out of the way for Majins, now Namekian region, where is it? Where is right here? Z tier. Because it's OP, it gives you like a third of your health and your ki back every 2 minutes, I think. And you can stack this upon regen, and you can backflip while doing it. And so it's dumb. If you've ever been in ranked before, you know why regen is there. Um, One more thing is this form. This is a glitch form. It's called Super Saiyan 4 Blue, or it's not. It doesn't really have a name, but I call it the Super Saiyan 4 Blue Kaioken evolved times a million or whatever, you know. Um, and that's gonna go Z tier because it multiplies your key max and just OP with Super Saiyan 4 stats. I use this form to fight hybrids or people with unfair accounts or whatever, and I win a lot. Or like I can stand a chance to a hybrid with this, so you know. Next up is gonna be we'll start with the small forms. Um, Kaio-Ken, I believe this is Kaio-Ken. Trash. Um, Times 4 Kaioken, Josh. Times 20 Kaioken, I'll give it D tier. Because I don't know. Oh, and with this tier list, I'm gonna put it as if like for some forms it's just gonna be is it good for its level? That's just for some forms. That's why this is just D tier. Um, I don't know the Majin forms, so bear with me a little bit. I know some of them, so just listen to what I'm saying instead of what I'm putting, because I might put a wrong form or whatever. Um, Next up is I think this is base form you know what? Base form is dumb, I think. So I'm just gonna say this is an android. So androids, we're gonna put A tier, like it's kind of in the middle between A and Z tier because of their key max. But if you like people who complain about androids key max, they're either grinders or they don't know how to use an android in PvP. And this is a PvP based. Don't so not a grind based. So before an Ultra Hands fans, it's on my case or whatever, you know. But androids are A tier completely. That's what I'm gonna go with. Um Mystic, I'm gonna put D tier along with Kaioken times 20 because they're basically the same, only their stats are different. Mystic is more defensive and Kaioken is more attack based. Mystic Kaioken will also have it D tier. Um, Let's see, where are the other human forms? Dark human. I'm gonna put dark human on B tier, kinda on kinda on C tier a little bit. Um, dark human, it's decent. It was definitely a form that humans needed, but it could have been a little better. But yeah, dark human's decent. Um, god human, I'm gonna put on C tier because it's worse than this, obviously. Um, are there any other human forms? Oh yeah, times 100. I think he put it on doo-doo water. I'm gonna give it a little bit of leeway, and I'm gonna put it C tier, but for a reason. So Kaioken times 100 is really trash form to fight in, but it gives you like a half HP Zenkai boost, which is insane. Like if a human, this is what I've seen humans do. They'll start the fight in like dark human, or like this, um, and then they'll insta form or they'll transform into this when they're like, if they need it, and they'll either stay in this or they'll go back to dark human. And now the reason why this is trash is because the stat boost is 500, which is good for a race that's not humans or that's not Saiyans. But the health drain it has will kill you in 2 minutes. So stupid. Now to Namekians. Oh, no. We'll go to Frieza's first. I'm trying to go like in order, sort of. Third form, doo-doo water, trash, or first form. I mean, technically. Uh, where's their PP form? Here it is. Trash. Final form, give it D tier. Uh, let's see. Cooler form, okay. You know what? Cooler form, we'll also give it D tier because Dai was correct when he put this like low, but the cooler form, the reason why it's D tier is because it's glitched so that like, or I don't know if it's a glitch or not, but it's basically you can't really move as well. And watch Dai's video because he shows this in the video. But like when you meteor crash, you stand still. You can't dash backwards. You can't do much, and it gets you stuck. So that's why that's D tier. And I would put Special if 5, but it's only a Namek level form, so it doesn't really matter that much. Alright, sorry about that cut. Back to where I was. This form is trash because it gets you stuck. But it's like your Namek level form, so it doesn't matter that much. You can just keep it to look cool, you know. It doesn't matter as much. Now I'm gonna go to I don't know what the difference is between these two. I'm just gonna say this is Golden Frieza, the Super Saiyan God level. Um, we're gonna put that in D tier because it's not that good. Now True Golden Frieza, this is basically the best Frieza form because of Golden Cooler being glitched, and it's only at like a 50 stat different. I'm pretty sure. So we're gonna put this C tier. Now this special if you buy. Don't buy that. If you buy it, prestige again immediately because you literally can't fight in it. Um, and it's worse than this because this doesn't matter as much. This is your highest form, your full power. And if you don't have a good full power form, you're gonna die easily. So yeah. Um, Now we're gonna take a break from the race forms. And we're gonna get an Ultra Instinct. Dai was like sort of lenient with Ultra Instinct, but like I don't think he gave it enough credit. If you guys know like how to use Ultra Instinct correctly, and it doesn't take a genius to figure out, Ultra Instinct is OP, and it just is. So I'm gonna put Ultra Instinct at an A tier. Or no, we're gonna put Ultra Instinct, like regular Ultra Instinct, B tier. Now, where's Mastered Ultra? Is Mastered Ultra Instinct on the list here? I don't see it. Oh, here it is. Yeah, Z tier. Or no, A tier. I meant. We're gonna put that A tier because it's really good. If People underestimate it a lot just because it's banned from ranked. People forget it, and that doesn't mean that it shouldn't be banned from tournaments, because it should, because not everybody's gonna have the same Ultra Instinct level, which is just gonna make it unfair. But Ultra Instinct is definitely like it takes some. If you're in a fight with Ultra Instinct alone and you're both gonna use it, you can play it tactically. Like you can try to wait it out, but risk it. It's just a giant risk, really. That's all Ultra Instinct is, and it's just I like it a lot, so I'm just gonna have it A tier. And that's not the only reason why, because I'd be biased. But like, trust me when I say this. And also, you need the Ultra Instinct and Mastered Ultra Instinct to do this. Like, you need it to do this. So, that's another reason. And we're not gonna go to Saiyans yet, but Full Power Super Saiyan, Z tier. Because you can glitch it, and it'll make it so your other forms don't have a key drain. Like Super Saiyan 4 without a key drain is OP. Because it has a good key max, but it has a bad key drain. People get those two mixed up. Key max and key drain do not equal each other. Am I recording still? Yes, okay, good. Key max and key drain don't equal each other. Key max is like how many times you can use a move. Like an example would be in Super Saiyan 1, you can use less moves than you can in Super Saiyan Blue. Because Super Saiyan Blue has more key max. But key drain is how fast your key disappears while you're in the form. Like it drains a little bit. And people confuse those. So Super Saiyan 4 has a good key max, but not a good key drain. People just say it has a bad key max, which it doesn't. It has an amazing key max. But the key drain is bad. Yeah. So now let's go to... We'll go to Majins now. We'll get them out of the way. So Power Boost, Doo-Doo Water. I'm going to say this is Power Boost. Because I don't know. Purification, I think this is also Doo-Doo Water. I think this is called True Anger, because I've never really used Majin that much. But I'm pretty sure this is True Anger. This is going to go to D tier, because it's decent. And this is what forms Majins have to use if they bought Unstable, but they're not allowed to use it. Metal Majin is D tier. Trash. It has like the worst stats. And you shouldn't buy it. Like it has one good use, and that's defense, but the key max is just too bad. And because a defense build is only good if you have good key max, and you don't. So that's why that's D tier. This is Dark Majin, and this is gonna be we'll put it B tier, but it's more in the middle of B and C, but we'll put it B tier. I don't know much about the form, but I just know like a general basis of how good it is. It's not that good, but it's like, which is why I wish like you could put it like this, because if you could put it anywhere you want, it would be like right here, like slipping in the B tier, which means it's technically more of a C tier, so I'll put it there, but it's like sort of like here-ish, you know. Unstable Majin, Z tier. It's literally Mastered Ultra Instinct, slightly worse stats, but you can control that shit. And then you can, when you lose it, you can go Mastered Ultra Instinct if you're in a fight. Like you could have multiple people on this and you might not be able to beat it. I've went here before to this form, and sometimes I've not been able to beat really trash unstable Majins. Because if you see an unstable Majin in ranked, most of the time they're trash players who use it to lower the gap of skill. Because it's not skillful. It's the reason why Ultra Instinct is considered sort of skillful is because it has so little requirement, or it has a requirements. You have to be low health and low key, and you have to like the key drain is insane. Like it'll run you out of keys so quickly, like in 2 minutes. So you have that much time to do what you're doing, and plus Ultra Instinct is cool. Unstable Majin is not cool. I mean, like, and if I were to say on how to nerf it, I would say take away the auto dodge and just have it have teleport punches, because teleport punches are super cool. But like the auto dodge does not need to be there. Now to the Namekians. Continue on regen is Z. Potential unleashed. You're special if you buy it. If you buy it, you might as well reset your character. Or prestige. Because the Namekians are so good, even without regen, but regen just makes them 20 times better. And potential unleashed overwrites regen. So if you buy this, you can't have this. It's like if you have rose and blue. Like you can't. So you're stupid if you buy this. Ultimate Namekian, doo-doo water, we'll put it. This we'll put D tier because it's decent. It's like a good. It's God form basically. It's their Super Saiyan God, and it's pretty good. I remember back when Super Saiyan God was like the highest form anybody had, and like there were a few Super Saiyan Blues maybe, like in future or when Space came out. I mean, this was actually a good form, and like Namekians were still one of the best races, but even back then. Um, let's see. Awaken Namek. It's decent, I guess. We'll put it C tier because it's decent. Next up we'll do Albino Namekian, their Prestige 2 form. We'll put it B tier because it's pretty good, you know. It has a 480 stat boost, which is sad because Kaioken times 100 has a 500 and it kills you in 2 minutes. However, the key drain is bad. The key drain is like Mastered Super Saiyan Blue key drain. And Super Saiyan 4 key drain, which people already associate as really bad. Now, Demon Namekian, however, has a good key max, and it has a good stat boost, like a 400-ish stat boost. 450 maybe, I don't know. Or it's in the 400s. I think it's 420 actually, but I'm not sure. This, A tier. The solid form for a very good race already that has a good base form. Next up we have Saiyans. So, this is gonna be controversial, sort of. People are probably gonna get mad, but trust me, I know what I'm talking about when I talk about this. So, Ascended Saiyan is obviously Z tier. Obviously. No shit. Oh wait, no, that's Super Saiyan. Ascended Saiyan isn't on the list. God damn it. Okay. Super Saiyan, doo-doo water. It's a decent for its level, but you're never gonna use it again. Full Power Super Saiyan is better than Super Saiyan. If Full Power Super Saiyan wasn't Z tier with a glitch, it would be D tier. Super Saiyan 2 is doo-doo water. Super Saiyan 3's doo-doo water. Super Saiyan God is D tier, we'll put. And this is sort of weird, kinda, because now Kaioken times 20 is so much better than Super Saiyan 3, according to this list. Which, it sorta is, but at the same time, Saiyan forms have really good key max. This is what people don't understand about them. Their forms have insanely good key max, but they have bad key trains. So, yeah. Next up is LSSJ. We'll put it D tier. Even though I hate the form, and I want to put it special if you buy, because I don't like how it looks. I think it's sort of ugly. But, in terms of use, it's D tier, even though it does make your character bigger. So now we're gonna move on to my favorite 5 forms to talk about. So automatically, we're gonna go Mastered Super Saiyan Blue, B tier, because it has a 700 stat boost, but its key drain is horrible, terrific, one of the worst in the game. Super Saiyan 4 is gonna be A tier, but you know how I talked about with like, what form was it? I don't know what form it was, but like I talked about how if I could do half and half, it would be there. This form would be like here, you know. It's better than this because of the 50 stat boost, and people really do underestimate that. And the key drain is literally about the same, and the key max is literally the same. So that's why this is A tier, because it's a whole lot better than this. And also you could do this with it, and I don't know if you can do it with this, but you can do this, and this looks really cool. Next up, we're gonna talk about Super Saiyan Rose, A tier. Super Saiyan Rose is a fantastic form. 550 stat boost, really good boost. Key max, really good. Key drain, not that bad. Like, it's a really good form. So now we're gonna take Super Saiyan Blue. This is gonna be okay. Let's talk about Super Saiyan Blue for a second. You guys remember how I said if I could do this? This is gonna be here if I could do this. You see? Like right under Super Saiyan Rose. So for that, I'm going to put it in B tier, but I take this form over Super Saiyan Rose because I believe this form is better because of Blue Kaioken. So that's why Blue Kaioken is going to be A tier. You know what? You know what? I'm going to put them at the same because they deserve to be around the same. Blue Kaioken is really good. People underestimate it because of the health train, but the stat boost is a good 700 stat boost. That's really good stat boost. And the key max is 2 times better than this and this and this and this. It's twice as good. Literally twice as good. I would show you, but I don't want to open up my Roblox right now. But literally, this blue Kaio-Ken right here, it has twice as good key max, and I know that's not enough to like for some people to buy it, which is fine. So keep Rose because Rose is still really good. But I'm putting all these forms at the same. It really depends on your playstyle. Which is why I choose Blue Kaioken. I believe it fits my playstyle better, and I just prefer it. At the end of the day, it's all preference. And that's it, really. Now I'm going to explain a few of my actions again. Cooler form is trash because it's glitched. The reason why this is above the golden version of this is because this doesn't matter as much because it's not your best form. Fucking full regen is here because it doesn't work most of the time. Let me think. Times 100 is here because you can Senkai off of it. Ultra Instinct and Master Ultra Instinct are there because people, I feel like they're underrated. Or they're overrated and underrated at the same time. I don't know. In a fight, they're good, so I'm just gonna put them there. I put this as base form. For me, this is androids. Androids are A tier. This has a better key max than this, even though it has slightly less stats. MSSJB is here because of the key max. Super Saiyan 4 is better because it has the same key max and key drain. Or no, I'm a hypocrite if I say this is here because of key max. This is here because of key drain. All 4 of these forms here have the same key max. They don't have the same key drain, which is what separates these 2 forms from these 2 forms. The key max is good. Or the key drain is much better. It's twice as good. And then Blue Kaioken is here because it has barely any key drain. It has a slight health drain, but its key max is twice as good. Which is why, if I could, like, do this, it would be literally, like, 1% of it would be into Z tier. But, you know, that's just my opinion. People are gonna call me crazy because of it, but, you know. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed. If you have questions or want to argue and disagree with my tier list, go ahead. I will defend every choice I made here because I truly believe that this is the correct tier list. It's pretty similar to Dives, but a little different. So yeah. Thank you for watching.